Hi, this is the spoiler tag. I was tagged by the wonderful Bookish Bryants. Thanks very much for tagging me. This tag is created by Gunpowder's Fiction and Plot, and I'll leave a link to both of those down below. This tag consists of 9 questions, spoiler related. Question number 1, what do you consider a spoiler? Now that question is asked, I'm not really sure. I would say a spoiler is a big reveal that ruins a story, I would say. Question number 2, does the genre you're reading impact what you consider to be a spoiler? I would say that the genre I read mostly is science fiction, I would say. I suppose it depends on the work. I think a spoiler can sort of ruin a big saga. Definitely fantasy-wise, it can ruin a big saga. Although in some of those, characters who die can be resurrected, so maybe that doesn't really count. Depending on how much detail it goes into, I don't think so. Question number 3, all the best bits are in the trailer. Sometimes a synopsis can be too detailed. Do you research books prior to reading them, or do you go in blind? If I do any research, it will be a bare minimum. For example, I have the Red Badge of Courage by Stephen Crane, and I'll maybe research, for example, the Confederate and Yankee uniforms, and maybe I'll research some of the generals like Stonewall Jackson, for example, just to see what they look like, so I can have it in my imagination a little bit better. I think the bookmark for this book is Buffalo Bill, so I don't really think that's historically accurate, because I think Buffalo Bill was quite a bit later than 1860s, which was the time of the Civil War, but I'm not too sure. I don't think he served in the war, but I'm not exactly sure about that, so yeah, it will be a bare minimum of research, such as what the historical characters look like, or the what the place looks like. For example, Oakland, California, for Humpty Dumpty in Oakland by Philip K. Dick. What things look like is really the bare minimum of research that I do. Other than that, I just go in blind. Question number 4. Sometimes the introduction or translators' notes can spoil the ending, especially for classics. Has this ever happened to you? No, I don't think so. And for the classics, I think I do prefer to have it spoiled to a degree. And for example, where is it? There. Pride and Prejudice. I'd rather watch the movie in order to know what's going on. That was the case for Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I was reading it. The first time I couldn't really understand what was going on. I think a lot of the subtleties are lost on me. So I think this is the best version of Pride and Prejudice. I have the the slightly modern movie with I forget the name of that actress. Oh no, I'm blanking on the name. No, it's gone. Damn. But yeah, I think this is the best version, and it had the best. It's the best format for a TV. I think it's 6 episodes or so, and I think that's a bit better than a movie. Can get a lot more of the detail, and I'll be doing the same with the French Lieutenant's Woman. I don't have I don't think I have the book. I need to search, but I need to know. I'll know what happens better by watching the movie before I read the classic, and is that rule specifically for the classics? All the other times I will read the book before I see the movie. Question number 5. Name a time somebody spoiled a novel for you. Well, quite a few years ago, I was reading the first Game of Thrones, and somebody at my work was also reading. I think they had read, most of the books, and we were talking about characters. I think I said my favourite character was Tyrion. I quite like the cunning and the planning and things and maybe the most intelligent character in the Game of Thrones. But he said my favourite character is Ned Stark until he died. So that was that novel ruined. Oh dear. And the second time there was a spoiler, not for a book but for a TV series. Black Canary in season 2 or 3 of The Arrow. She dies. She's played by Katie Lotz. The first Black Canary, that is. She later gets resurrected as the White Canary, but she does die in the Arrow TV show. It was in the comment section. That person ruined it for me, and they did it on purpose because there was a wee smiley sideways face. So there you go. 6. Have you ever spoiled a novel for somebody else? I don't think so. I could, I suppose, spoil something if it's bad, and I'll just say don't read it. Or in case of Battlefield Earth by L. Ron Hubbard, I would say watch the movie if you must, but don't read the book. But other than that, I don't think so. Number 7. If spoilers ruin novels, there are some authors or genres you can't reread. I very rarely reread anything. I think I've reread The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain, and I think I've reread one book by Philip K. Dick, but I think that's about it. I never reread anything, so it's just not my kind of thing. There's so many other books, really. Although I should, definitely in terms of classics, as I say, I've find them hard to understand most of the time. Question number 8. When reviewing, are you spoiler free? Does this limit your ability to discuss? always in Goodreads I use that spoiler alert thing that shields your review. My reviews are always very, very like one sentence reviews. They're very, very slim. As for the discussion, I don't know. I don't know how often I discuss books. It's not that common. I mean, non-fiction, it wouldn't ruin anything, but I think genre-wise it could, yeah. And the last one, number 9, Shoutout tells about 5 channels you enjoy and then tag them. Okay, so number 1, first and foremost, Adrian Gunter. Wonderful person, always very kind. Can't remember when the last video was. It's been some time, but they make wonderful Minecraft videos of Hamilton, the musical. I wish I played Minecraft, but I can't imagine how hard it is to do those animations. It seems really difficult, but a very creative channel and person. Number 2, I'm not sure how you pronounce this, Sugoi Sean, Sugoi. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Really good channel, and she does a lot of tags and a lot of cosplay and gaming stuff and anime stuff. Really good channel. Number 3, IJ King, a poet and booktuber, and we need more Jamaican booktubers. I think IJ King maybe has the best voice on booktube. I really love that accent. It's wonderful to listen to. Number 4, JL Aspiring. I think first and foremost a writer, I would say. I don't know if they consider themselves a booktuber, but a really exciting sci-fi writer. Hopefully their work will be available to read someday. And number 5, last but not least, JD Estrada, another writer. Maybe more of a writer than a booktuber, and I would say quite a prolific writer. I don't know how many novels. I don't know more than one collection of poetry, I think. I'd say he's a sage sort of guy. I think he's quite wise and got a lot of good advice for authors if you're interested. They're all 5 really good channels, and I quite like this tag. Thanks very much for tagging me. Thanks for watching. Bye.